I've got to try and be impartial here, haven't I?
No, not at all. That's what I'm here for. You're here to give insight. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Richard will probably sit down. He's been enjoying it as well.
Okay,
so,
that's cool.
I think he'll sit down with us. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, while they get going, I'll introduce Kevin Bellamy.
Hello,
Kevin Bellamy is one of George's best friends. You'll hear him speak about the Wookiee, the hairless Wookiee. This is the hairless Wookiee because of his height. Make sure you move around here so you can fit Richard in as well.
There we go.
Right, guys, bear in mind, right, move the microphone backwards and forwards. Okay. Whenever you want to speak, grab it, pull it close to you, okay? Right, don't be doing all this like you did last time. We can't hear anything.
All right,
okay. All right, so Richard Sue from Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee.
Hello, I've heard a lot about you off the internet. Nice to meet you.
He's internet famous.
Yeah.
Kevin Bellamy showed up on stream last year at the UKGE.
The first Gavin Open.
And got smashed. And I heard I got no end of stick after that for being the guy that took away your Phantom title, the Ghost title.
The Ghost title.
But you didn't have a Phantom, so.
It's cool, my friend. It was just the name of the ship. That's
all. Of course. No, I know. But the thing is, I didn't want people watch these things and they see the cards on the camera and then they go, "Why is that there? Why is that there? Why is that?" And the chat's going all the time. Why is that there? Why is that there? So anyway, that was the reason why I took it off. And I didn't take it off. I just moved it to the side so it was out of camera view. Anyway, here we go. George Dellapina on the left side of the table. Time started.
This is a tough matchup for George.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously the dash has an advantage from its pilot skill, from its ability during the activation phase.
Yep.
It's definitely going to be uphill struggle for George.
However, Lebo does have the big thing of choosing his crit.
Yeah.
And he has countermeasures.
Okay, keep going.
Our team has been running Lebo Dash for. Well, this was Simeon, our evil genius. He came up with the list. And 6 of our team have been running it. So I've practiced against this for the best part of 2 weeks. And it's a really tough list to play against.
Just keep going.
I think George has cluster mines and seismics. Does the other chaps, Miranda, have Cononets and ion bombs? I think.
Yeah, the lists are currently on screen. George's Miranda has seismic charge and Cononet.
Yes.
Have I put an M on there? Oh, what an idiot. And BArtosz's has the cluster mines.
Is it cluster mines and ion?
Okay, one's got Cononet.
I thought it was Cononet.
The Polish guy's got Cononet.
Cononet and ion bombs on. And George has got the clusters.
George has got clusters.
Seismic. So George has a bit of an advantage, I think, with the ordnance.
Yeah. A slight advantage there.
Yeah.
And we've seen, he actually had a bit of a fluff in the last round where he just didn't manage to quite drop them on.
It looked like he wasn't going to do well and win that match. And he turned it out, literally turned around.
In the last 2 rounds,
wow.
I think the first bombing run he made, where he missed Fenn by millimetres, that nearly won him the game there and then, but it almost lost him the game as well. I mean, Shane's a very good player, and he possibly deserved to win that game. I know George was saying he deserved to win.
George came over and interrupted his interview.
But actually, I also think George deserved it because of the way he battled back.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't watching on stream, so I was watching out the corner of my eye, sort of thing. But it's definitely one I'd like to watch back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of players, when things go south, they kind of, get down on themselves and stay focused, and still had plenty of time.
Keep talking amongst yourself, guys.
They played really smart, intelligent, and didn't have to rush because they had plenty of time. So
I mean, I've known George for 2 years now, a little over 2 years, and when his back's to the wall, that's when he really he's.
He doesn't give up.
No,
good.
No,
he gives a good effort.
Definitely.
Does his best.
Oh, definitely.
So that's awesome.
No, he's. This is a culmination of.
All right, looks like they're adjusting the camera. All right, not an earthquake. We're good.
I mean, I can't be neutral. I'm definitely rooting for my best mate here. This is a culmination of Probably the best 12 months our shop has ever had.
You guys have been tearing up shop up and down the country.
Our shop, we won
Nerf Herder Open Regionals, Tops, the Scottish ones as well. You even went that far.
I won that one,
the UK Team Championships, you also won, the three of you. George?
We had I think 6 people in the top 32 at Nationals.
Yeah.
I made top 8. George made top 16. Luke Darkson, he made top 4. The guy I thought who was going to win Nationals, Simeon, had some real bad luck in his second round. And lost. I think he lost to Duncan, who actually went on to win it.
Duncan,
Duncan Paul Smith, who was almost leading Swiss at one point. He did really well at Nationals. He was still gutted to lose to Duncan at Nationals as well. He just needed 1 paint on his last evade roll and got nothing. The success we've had has been truly phenomenal.
You guys are I've gone blank there. So one of the things is with George. George is a community favourite throughout the UK. He's a person that definitely tries to promote a good attitude on the table, and stuff like that. And so basically, he is kind of like, in a certain way, the people's champion. Everyone's just kind of been waiting for him to win this sort of thing.
George has a charisma. Everybody loves George.
Okay, so who has initiative, George or Bartosz?
I hadn't paid attention. I'll have to go find out.
I think George does, because it looks.
Well, we'll have a look when they start moving around us.
Was to try and take initiative.
Okay.
We'll find out in a
second. For the bombing run with Miranda. I think he's quite good with. I know he missed the first one. He's quite good with dropping bombs, so at least he knows where Miranda and Dash are going to. Well, certainly knows where Miranda's going to be.
Okay. What you got there, mate?
It's going to be good.
Shane's target locks.
Shane's, okay.
He forgot them?
Yeah, he forgot them, so man. I'm going to hold on to them and give them to him after they're finished.
So, and another thing about your group, the Warlords, there's a good whole bunch of you. Actually, I've got to do something here. And you do, between yourselves, you do foster that kind of family relationship that a team should have.
We have, me and George and Sim really started the team. Well, it was George and Sim, really, and myself. And we have 2 rules for the team. One of them is don't be a dick. And the second one is that you basically you treat your opponent with respect.
Well, this is interesting. They both open up their, basically same mirror move on the opposite end of the table. That's interesting. So we'll see what the Mirandas do.
So George has an issue.
Has his Dash got Ray as well? Is it Ray?
Yes.
Yeah. So both have Ray.
So it's nigh on identical.
Okay.
Yeah.
More conservative, just a one.
So the obvious advantage here in this matchup goes to Dash for the higher pilot skill, the ability to exploit the obstacles in the activation phase. It's just a question of seeing whether or not George can turn that advantage on its head. One of the things I'm just going to show quickly on camera is the Warlords have done their custom art card of swarm tactics with a team photo.
And we're definitely a swarm.
Yeah, you're up here at the back.
Yeah.
George down in centre stage with Simeon. Manuele Santoro. Saluti, Manuele. I know you're watching. Richard, did they give you one of these?
What's up?
Did they give you one of these?
No,
not yet. In the interest of international relations,
yes.
Here is a special edition Weekend Warlords Swarm Tactics card.
Awesome. Okay. All right.
So you want to take that back to the States, and I want to see it played at some point. Okay.
I think the next one we're going to have is George's Swarm Leader.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So they've taken it easy to start with because they know they had 2 hours. And
I think there's the slow rolling to build up focus on Ray. Is massive.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Is massive. I mean, Lebo, whilst he doesn't ignore the rocks like Dash, can actually fly through the rocks and still take the focus, obviously at the start of the combat phase, which can be huge.
Yeah, I'm thinking I think the first strategy would be to take out.
I think there's
2400.
Yes, I think you're dead right.
The first one that dies first.
But that's no good for us, Richard, because watching two Mirandas jump all over the place for 2 hours. It's going to be a nightmare.
yeah. GLT shot.
I think you're dead right. I think the first person to lose their YT 2400 is at a real disadvantage.
Because the next turn potentially, you're looking at a 4 dice HLC shot.
I think the other reason George will have taken initiative is for the regen on Miranda.
Yeah.
She gets the regen first.
So basically he has to get 3 damage in to get 1 effective.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And actually, if you take a lot of damage, you can't then drop the power. To drop the power, your shields to increase power.
Right,
There's that as well. Yeah. So I've got
Yeah, BArtosz has got Dash right in the center of the board. That's a huge. I mean, that's like putting your queen in the center of the map in chess. Like, come and get me. I'm ready for you.
One of the things, obviously, we spoke a lot about George already. BArtosz has come over from Poland. The Poland are a highly competitive scene. Very competitive. They won the European Team Championship last year, pretty much uncontested. They were ahead by a country mile. I don't remember if BArtosz was in that team, but he is friends with some of the people that were, from what I understood. Then he's gone through the top, and he's played 3 rounds, top 16, top 8, and a semi-final against triple jump masters, and won each game. So I think he's getting to the point now where he needs to. If he had the same kind of painting skills as George, he'd be painting little jump masters on the side of his YT.
Yeah, there would be 9 of them just for today.
Those 2 ships actually are my ships that I gave to George to paint.
All right.
I'm not sure I'm going to get them back.
What's up with him and the wonky flying? Why are they always like that?
He loves them on the ball bearing.
Yeah, but I can understand that. But put them straight, mate.
Oh no. Miranda's just banging around the corner. It's thematic.
Yeah, but Dash looks like he's drunk. Lebo, I should say. Sorry, Lebo.
I think you need a bit more imagination.
I think Lebo. Yeah, I mean, like the Lebo that we're seeing on the left side of the screen looks like it's being piloted by our own Lebo Williams.
I think Lee would take that as a compliment.
Which I've not seen today. I was very sad. He hasn't come out this weekend.
Yeah, Lee's top man as well.
Yeah, from the Cloud City Radio podcast.
Yeah, definitely. There's George was painting Lebo pretty much about. I think it was about 9:30 Thursday night when he finished.
Yeah. And his Miranda's really cool. It's got that little checker flag pattern on the wingtips.
I mean, George's.
Every time I see George's ships, I'm impressed. Like last year when you had your ghost and it was like with these little damage marks and stuff. It was really cool.
George let me. I was flying triple jumps this weekend.
Yeah.
I can hear the booing all around. And he lent me the 3 jump masters for this weekend. It's like whatever I want to fly, he will provide me. Paint. I mean, the bloke, he's my best mate, and he painted me my 2 IGs for my birthday.
Yeah.
People may have seen them on the Facebook pages, the 2 Tron ones.
Oh, they're cool. I like those.
I mean, I'm going to have to sell a kidney or something to get the 2 painted up, but...
See, the first rock's always free.
George is a very charitable person as well. What was it? What is his trade? I wouldn't say job because it's not.
George used to work for Games Workshop.
We talked about
World.
that.
He was the hobby tutor there.
Yeah.
And he worked there for a number of years. If you've followed 40k, you'll have seen his Speed Freak army.
Yeah.
He had a Space Wolf army.
Wow.
I think he finished 2nd at World Championships.
Okay.
With his Space Wolves, I think.
Yeah.
He had the Raven Wing.
Okay.
And he had one of the Imperial Guard armoured armies in one of the Forge World books.
Yeah. Okay. It was Imperial Guard.
And then Games Workshop and George
downsized, didn't they? Yeah.
Well, perhaps not here to talk about that, but he left and he's self-employed now, and he's one of the most talented men I know. What he can't do with his hands to build for you or to paint for you.
Yeah, so he's kind of like a carpenter.
Decorator.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose you'd call him an odd job man, I suppose.
In a way, but
it's a handyman.
Yeah, but but he's definitely a master of a few of them.
So, for example, what he put up on the Facebook group last couple of weeks is they've turned. I'm not sure if Richard would know what a shed is.
A shed.
But a shed is kind of like an outhouse, a small wooden outhouse that you might have in the garden.
He kept rabbits in there.
Typically, you keep tools or animals in there and stuff like that. And he basically turned it into a one-bedroom studio apartment for his son.
And if I get a chance, I'll show you the pictures on Facebook. It's all Star Wars themed in there.
Yeah.
When we get around to it, George is going to build my man cave in my garden as well, and we're going to have it looking like the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Cool.
I suppose we ought to do a bit of commentating about the game at some point.
Well, they've not really gotten anywhere to make any difference. So for now, this sort of commentary is kind of like on ball. So. One of the things I'd like to get clear. We're talking a lot about George because we've got Kevin here, and George has come a long way in this tournament and in the last year. But let's talk about Bartosz as well. Bartosz has got on his bases. He's got these little figurines of Smurfette and Gargamel from the Smurfs. Now. He was going to try and explain to me what that was all about, but he went really into the weeds, and I was like, no, let's not talk about that. He started talking about how, Smurfette was actually a spy that Gargamel made to go into the Smurfs. Right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Agent.
So we're just going to leave it there, and we're starting to get attacks going in now. And you've got 2 hits, 2 evades. Dash firing.
Yep. So this is no surprise that
he's going after the YT.
Looks like Miranda.
Rolls. 3 hits.
Yep.
And a blank.
Oh yeah.
Takes off 3 shots.
Wow. Okay.
I suppose if somebody loses Miranda, I mean that's also. That could also be game.
Oh yeah. Because you have no region.
Yeah.
And you only have 1 ship firing on 2.
Yeah.
It's not good. Wolf. Dodge.
Lone Wolf is such a huge card.
Yeah.
I mean,
they go back to
with the exception of Jess Parva, I can't think of another.
All right, this exchange was totally in Barat's favor.
BArtosz,
take 3 shields off Miranda and not anything,
and no damage.
He still has a focus on Ray. So he's just
Wow. Yeah.
But hey, my friends back in the States, they're all commenting like, "What? No jumps in the finals? They're supposed to be OP.
Well, no,
4,400. What?
Miranda.
They knew Miranda.
Miranda OP, please nerf.
Great. Yeah. But the Leba, everyone's like, "Whoa, wait a minute! I'm gonna dust mine out now." Everyone's like, "I wonder how many we're gonna see in the next week
George's son,
championship."
Yeah, George's son Simeon. He actually wanted this. He wants the world to be flying Lebo Miranda.
Well, it can happen.
It could do. I think his dad's going to have to win it for that to happen.
Yeah.
But
FFG was probably about ready to push their nerf button on the jumps, and now they're going, whoa, hold up here.
And they're fine.
Yeah.
They got beaten by Lebo.
You think they're going to do that, Richard?
I don't know. I mean, they're competitive. I mean, there were a lot in the top cut and throughout the tournament, but we saw a lot of different builds. I mean, a lot of different Imperial builds, some other Rebel builds. So, I think a lot of Dengar Tells. None of them even made the cut, So this is supposed to be the auto win world championship,
isn't
right?
It just,
I mean, look, I played and I only went 5-4.
Yeah.
So,
So one of the other things that people should comment
on.
Same
as me, Richard, and I had triple jumps.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought the standard in this. I've not been to Worlds yet.
Oh, you got to go. That's a bucket list thing, man.
My problem is I'm a teacher, and May is like the really busy time.
You just put in your vacation days in advance. Whether it's 2 years, 3 years,
that doesn't
the
work.
kids will understand.
Unfortunately, it doesn't
in
work
the UK,
like
doesn't work like that. Teachers get plenty of time off in a year.
Well, definitely.
I can get you a doctor's note.
I might hold you to that one. Yes.
Actually, we have some X-wing players that are actual doctors. So I can get you a note.
I can feel a cough coming on. There's. But I'm going to have a talk to my principal and see what we can come up with.
Well, you need to get him hooked on X-Wing.
And
he'll be like, I need to go with you.
Well, there's one of the other things that we're talking about this live on air, so it's more incriminating than anything else.
No. It's on the internet. Nothing's true on the internet.
Nothing's true.
But I definitely want to go to Worlds. But I thought the standard in this room over the weekend was phenomenal.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's why I'm here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've played some real big tournaments just recently. I mean, Yavin, the last one, I finished 19th, and I was over the moon with that.
Yeah.
I thought the competition here was on another level from Yavin this year.
Absolutely.
And Yavin this year was so much higher than Yavin
last
previous year.
Yeah.
Well, since I've been going to Worlds since 2013, the player skill level has increased every year.
Oh yeah.
I mean, which is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This, I mean,
good.
Yeah. I mean, the meta's open-ish at the moment.
So let me ask you something, Kevin. George has gone on record before saying that he can't afford to take a trip to America for the World Championships. Right now, he's looking at the fact that he's got a guaranteed seat. Shane's got a guaranteed seat as well.
We will we will do something. I think there could be. We will be getting them to Worlds.
Yeah, all right, okay.
That George is talking about definitely going to Worlds. Now he's got the seats reserved.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, he might even get the free flight. It depends on how this goes.
We may even do a GoFundMe. I think there's enough people in this country
who would want to see the
if they just gave him £1, that goes a long way.
I
think £10, right?
There's enough people in this
Let's look at
the UK community.
We've got 493 people now. Let's do it like Wikipedia does. Yeah. If you just gave £1, this fundraiser would be over.
Right. Before you can hit enter.
I mean, I know George has got the R2D2 templates, and I know he won't sell them, but I'm fairly sure he could sell them for enough money to pay for them. I'm sure there's a guy in America who would be prepared to pay. I mean, there's only going to be, is it 16 of these in the world? Is it Gen Con?
24.
Gen Con.
Gen Con and Nova Open.
Right, I forgot about the Nova Open, So,
but they're going to be the same templates at Nova.
R2D2. So only 24 in the world.
But then that would mean that they'd be the same for all nationals all over the world.
No, maybe not. They could do something different.
Yeah. They've never done it like that.
I'm fairly sure it was just
those. All right, let's place your bets.
I'm placing my bets.
Place your bets.
I thought it was just those three. I'm with you on that.
No, because this is the new national season starting up.
True.
And I reckon it would be the same one. That's the way they've done it every other year.
Well, we'll see.
So we'll wait and see. Because this national season is the orphan national season. That come with the regional season from last year. There were no store championships. So it's kind of like, well...
that's right, because we're going to have store champs before nationals.
Let's not go into that subject.
But this is all part of the realignment, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's,
the templates are going to be North American Championship.
Not nationals.
Not nationals, there we go. Okay. They're not revealed prizes for nationals yet, have they? They've not revealed prizes for nationals? No prizes yet. Okay. There we go. Well, there you go. You're going to get C-3PO ones for nationals. Then you
I'm thinking it'll be Vader.
Strictly speaking, the System Open Series ones were Vader.
It should be Leia.
It should be Princess Leia ones.
Well, they'll just be white.
With little brown buns.
Card. Oh, promo card.
A Princess Leia promo card? You're crazy. Nobody uses that.
But if not this year, when?
Because she died.
Yeah.
You'd have to do a good card for her first.
Well, when I went to Celebration, they had the Leia posters. Oh my God, that was awesome, and they were gone so fast.
Of course,
I mean, our shop's going to hold a Leia Invitational. Around when she died.
The 1 year anniversary,
as an anniversary competition.
Okay.
That's interesting. Just focus.
Oh yeah, no, they're right. There is
turn more to the turn right instead of
national prizes have been revealed. There's an alternate Howl Runner.
That's right.
That's only about 5 waves too late.
I was listening.
That's like from wave 1 too late.
Wave 3, wave 4. That would still been.
She was like the most used pilot ever.
Wasn't it Monarch Squadron? Where Dallas Park?
Yeah, he's always.
He's kind of.
Yeah, he always went on about it.
And they just give him a Howl Runner.
And it's a good picture as well. It's a good picture of Howl Runner.
Yeah.
What I liked most about the art of Howl Runner when she first came out in Armada was that they didn't like for example, when you see the alternate art cards, like for example, I've got Miranda here, right?
Yeah.
They always to say in a certain way, they always kind of oversex the female characters. The community does. And what I liked about it is that Hal Runner wasn't that attractive, long hair. They really made like a military personality out of her.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't think Disney would have approved anyway. So they're like,
they have
back to the drawing board.
They have enough princesses.
No, but like I say, it's, you've got what's I don't know. There's like some good cards. There's like some good cards with good, attractive women on them. The problem is lately is that the X-wing art on the cards. It's that not to dog it too much, but like we've got a problem with people's faces. I think started with Dash Rendar, with the art on Dash Rendar.
Is not a good.
And since then it's like been really hard to do faces. And when you see like things like the Game of Thrones cards that do faces really well,
those are
and you're like, why can't we get those artists?
To be honest. Dash is slightly better than the Boss Gold art card.
Slightly. The problem with the Boss art was that they zoomed it to cut out certain things.
I'd heard a few things.
The original painting that
was
the
much
guy
better.
sold at Gen Con last year. Oh yeah.
I've heard it was meant to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
But Disney wouldn't go for that one.
Yeah, a little too violent.
Yeah.
Well, not violent, but it was like it had undertones to it. Yeah. There was, if I remember rightly,
it looked like the knife, the handle looked like he was talking on a cell phone.
Yeah.
But that didn't help either.
Yeah, no.
It was basically him looking at a hologram of Chewbacca. Yeah. And then the background, they actually changed the background as well. The background behind, they put
to be Wookiees hanging up?
not Wookiees, but like heads of aliens.
The scalps.
Yeah. And so they zoomed in to kind of get rid of some. They didn't make it so clear that it was Chewbacca's head. He was Chewbacca's hologram. He was looking at.
Yeah.
It was more than anything. The problem with that picture was his eyes.
Yeah.
He had these weird cat eyes.
But Bosk has a thing for trying to catch Chewbacca.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And then when you see, and what's interesting about that is you see the what's the is it the crew card that come with the YV666? Where he's literally skinning an animal.
A Wookiee,
well, I don't think it's a Wookiee.
It looks like a Wookiee.
No, because it's not got hair. It's got like these 3 blisters on it that remind me of another animal, but I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head.
I just imagine he was trying to skin.
Of course, that's the idea. Is that the boss? What type of Trandoshans have got a well, I was going to say fetish, but that's not the right word for Wookiees.
Yeah, this kind of a lull here, but BArtosz's Dash is building up, 3 more focuses. It's going to be it's huge. So.
George has 4 on his Ray as well. So they're being very cagey at the moment. I mean, I think this is the way you have to play it.
Yeah, it's a question of finding target of opportunity. And you've got to play it.
Is this a 2 hour? Is this a
2 hour final?
2 hour game.
So let's have these guys keep stacking those focus tokens on Ray.
Maybe not the most tokens.
All right,
you'll ever see.
It'll be interesting to see who runs out first.
Yeah, and I've not brought my spare ones for George today.
Because you can move one or as many as you want.
No, you can put one from the card at the start of combat, and you can put one on
at the end of the round if you've got one.
So if you've got 2, one will go to waste.
Okay, so you can basically go into combat with 2 focus tokens.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah, and with Lone Wolf, your Lone Wolf free rolls, it's like it's an in-bolt target lock light.
Yeah, of course.
And then obviously but Lone Wolf's real is the re-roll of the green dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge. Providing you're obviously out of range too.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final game for the European Championships. Please do share with your friends and groups. Let them know. In this case, there was a Han Solo alternate art card, wasn't there?
Yes.
Was that for everybody or?
I think everybody got them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the participation.
And the coins, and the coins, correct?
The coin as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's, I actually quite like the Han old art card.
It's all right.
I'm not sure about the pilot skill.
Still got a bit of a problem with its face, but yeah.
Yeah. It's the new old Han.
Yeah, but I don't know. We just seem to have difficulty with faces. For example, C-3PO, the alternate art for that came out perfectly. Because it's a droid. But when you've got to put that expression on a human's face, it just seems to take. That's where it seems to fall down.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I know they went through a phase of using movie stills. That was before I started playing.
Yeah, I'm not. Be honest, I was more of a fan when they started doing the comic art.
Yeah.
For example, Sun Tifel was excellent.
Sun Tifel was awesome.
Yeah.
Tycho wasn't so great though, was he?
Tycho. Well, I think. Do you know what happened?
Surfer Boy.
I think they tried to base Tycho on Paul Heaver.
Well, I thought
it kind of had that square jaw, big grin.
I thought the current old art card was meant to be based on Paul.
Corran.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know Richards? Was the current art card based on Paul?
I don't think there's any fact behind it. I think it's just it's just one of those silly rumours.
The alt art Corran.
People say that the Tycho Selchuk.
I'd heard a rumour that he was meant to be they were going to immortalise him as a pilot, but I don't know if that was just internet talk.
That's like
Biggles, you know? But as you know him, right?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Tycho alt art does look like Paul. That big grin.
Coincidence.
Yeah, but it does, doesn't it?
I don't know.
And then people said that Dash Rendar came out, and that looked like Doug Kinney.
Right, I don't know what Doug looks like, so I can't comment there.
It's kind of like in that kind of gender stereotype kind of way, like ginger hair more than anything else. Like I say, I don't think there's any basis on it, but it's just one of those coincidences. Yeah. So, ring around the rosy, and it's been nearly half an hour.
Yeah.
So, all right, it looks like somebody's in the target range.
Yeah.
Some kind of target lock. That looks like that's out.
Yeah. And that's out.
So, Dash Rendar. Or is it Miranda? Dash.
So, just Dash shooting.
With a target lock, gets
like 2 hits and a
focus, spends the focus.
Okay.
And George rolls.
So
2 focus results.
Focus, is that evade? For 3?
No, it looks like he got 3 focuses. He spent the focus to evade.
Okay. Your eyesight's a bit better than mine then.
It's difficult with these shiny dice, mate. Look at that. You can't tell what any of those are.
That's one of the things I've noticed.
I can see 2 hits. Yeah.
It's like when you play normal tournaments and things, you sit down and
there goes 3 shields.
Yeah.
There's maybe 1 or 2 people with regional dice. Everybody I played had regional dice.
Yeah.
Everybody had templates.
Oh no, I'm tired of it now. I've been doing this for 2 years, and to begin with, I hardly ever saw them, and so it was like, ooh, let's have a look.
Yeah.
But now, every single game I stream, people have these shiny dice, and they love throwing them around.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I prefer the core set dice always. There's less shine on them.
Easier for you to see.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Although the ones George using, I know that he thinks they're his lucky dice.
Yeah.
From regionals 2015 maybe.
The marbled ones,
The marbled ones, I think. Yeah. I think
2015.
The year I met him, and that was the year I started playing.
Yeah, because it was 2015 with the marbled ones, and 2016 with the white ones. And then this last season, which was like November to February, the sparkly ones. The sparkly unicorn ones.
Yeah. I think the Dellapina's got the marking on those sparkly dice.
Yeah, they've got a lot.
Simeon may cut at every region. One day it will be Simeon's turns. He just needs a little bit of luck.
I did actually say to Simeon when I first showed up on Friday, I said, you're on my hit list.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be watching you. But he didn't quite make it up to the top level of the table.
I mean, I know I won the Scottish Regional this year, but Simeon has been by far a better player than I.
As I've recorded you before, I've recorded George before, and I really wanted to try and get him to kind of do the trifecta. But it's not been possible.
No, Simeon has age on his side. He's only 17 years old.
Yeah.
And in the next year or two, I have a feeling Simeon's going to win big.
Cool.
You know, but the one thing I would say about Simeon, he loses like a man.
Simeon.
Yeah, he doesn't throw his toys out the pram.
Yeah.
He's a very mature young man.
He's been well taught.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
His dad won't let him do anything else.
So in this case, obviously Dash is going to try and do like a 2 forward, maybe. Richard, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think he's. I would probably do a 2 bank left, get closer to Miranda.
Really?
Yeah, because she's only down 1 shield. I mean, you know, you got to hammer.
Aren't important to it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, where's Miranda going to go?
Okay.
Miranda's not shooting. She's not regening.
Right.
No, sorry. I mean, mostly I don't try to interrupt, but I'm just trying to keep it between the two of you to make it easy for both of you.
It was only a couple of weeks ago we had our.
Well, he obviously did the opposite.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out if that's the right thing to do in a moment then.
Like, don't listen to Richard Sue. It's not like he's a top player. Do the opposite. Yeah. Good job.
Well, that could be a range 3 shot. It'd be the limits of.
I know
range.
we did talk about who's
2400
goes down first. So.
Yeah.
But then you got the debris. So
yeah.
So
Let me ask you something.
what's he looking to do?
Okay, hang on a
See what
sec.
that dial is.
So here's something that's weird, and I'm sure the answer's probably simple. But anyway, they changed the rules around about this time last year that obstacle tokens, debris tokens, rig cargo chute take effect immediately. Yeah.
Yep.
So
Right.
when you drop a rig cargo chute on somebody, it takes effect immediately.
Yep.
So the fact that Dash is currently on a debris token, he ignores them in the activation phase, but in the
But you can shoot on debris.
no, but I'm talking about taking the stress from it.
No, because Dash ignores.
Yeah, he ignores.
That
all
only
of those.
happens in the activation phase, is it?
But it's his ability.
But it's his ability. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm saying. All right, okay.
Yeah, he's
I'm going way off piece, so I'm just going to forget about
Dash, all those big rocks there.
No, yeah, I know all that.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. But yeah,
No, it's kind of weird.
It's only in the activation phase where you
No,
get
yeah,
the stress
absolutely,
and
yeah.
obviously Dash
But I'm
ignores
thinking of
that.
things like if for example, in the combat phase, you got a free action, you could drop a rig cargo chute on somebody, they'd suffer that stress, and that's what I was trying to get at more than anything. Yeah. Whether or not there'd been a loophole open, I really doubt it, but it was just something that came to mind.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah, they've
He
kind
has,
of gone.
Miranda.
They've kind of gone. Oh, I didn't realise there was somebody over there. I'm going to go the
He's
opposite
given
way.
himself a choice though. Is he going to go left or right with Miranda?
I think the smarter thing would be to go left away.
Oh, I agree, but he has the option with George moving first.
Well,
But yeah, I suppose if he goes right, he's going to trap himself,
yeah, I would go left.
and obviously
then
Dash
head
is then
down.
going to be too far away,
Right.
unless
Yeah, I would go left. They're just basically doing NASCAR.
Yeah, they're basically just going, yeah.
left turns
Well,
only.
NASCAR go the other way around, don't they? They go around to the right.
No, they go
That's
left.
only in England.
Is it?
Yeah, NASCAR.
No, in the States, NASCAR.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
Always
Right,
left.
okay.
That's why the jumps
Yeah.
are left green.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Yeah,
If you go right,
Yeah,
NASCAR, you're in the stands.
Yeah, I know.
Bad.
Zoolander?
Into the wall.
There was the Jeff Gordon retirement season. I watched every single one that come up on YouTube.
Oh, you did? Wow.
I use it as something to put my kids to sleep.
Oh.
Because I mean, obviously, you see the race cars, and because they look like Lightning McQueen, it's kind of like, oh, but it's kind of that. It's just that level of boring that it puts them to sleep. So I did follow that season, but I just for some reason suddenly had my head switched round. They went down the other way.
Looks like Brock's lost another shield on his dash. So
Yeah, that's
after all that mess. Interesting.
that's yeah. I mean,
So
I
just to
would
be
put
clear,
George
because the chat
slightly ahead at the moment.
are kind of going off piste as well. I'm not saying there's a loophole or anything like that. I was just kind of like theorising if there might be some sort
Yeah,
of.
see, I think I would have
strange
gone
situation.
left with dash so I could have put damage on.
Yeah, on Miranda.
Because she only has one
If
shield,
you-
so he's going to have to
yeah,
shoot regen 1 and then take 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're going to take that too, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think at the same time you could have barrel rolled range 1 into Lebo so he couldn't shoot.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's what George was worried about. He was worried about Dash being able to get into his donut hole.
So, guys, do you reckon we could see a 2-hour final going to time and then faced with a final salvo on this one?
No, I have a feeling that
they're taking their time. They're taking their time.
But I've got a feeling that somebody will take a chance.
Yeah.
When the time is running out.
Maybe.
Yeah. But I mean, Dash is down to 1 shield. Lebo's not lost a shield, and I know George Miranda's lost 3, but she can regen.
Yeah.
So I'd put George slightly ahead at the moment, but
really?
It could all change in a second. Couldn't
yeah.
It?
Yeah, it's going to just be that one exchange. One person's get the advantage, and it's over.
The guy who's dice blank out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've had.
Not mad much. We've had Dash Rendar lose 4 shields.
40 minutes.
40 minutes of play. Yeah. Could you imagine a real space battle going like this? It's kind of like, I didn't see you there with those asteroids. I was just riding along in my YT 2400.
I guess this is the mirror, isn't it? It's not quite the mirror.
Not quite, but it's kind of
at the end,
it's definitely got elements of it.
Yeah. There's. Do you like the mirror? Do you like playing the mirror match, Richard? Because I don't.
No, not really.
I tend to find it comes down to dice.
They were telling me
an initiative sometimes.
Definitely.
There's.
They were telling me on Monday that on Friday that with Paratani and Jump Masters, the mirror list is the most fun.
Yeah,
because it's the one where you've really got to think about what you're doing.
Yeah, I've not flown Paratani.
No.
I don't know if it's my stubbornness or I just don't like following everybody else.
Right.
I never flew the triple jumps and the dead eye phase.
No.
I was timing too much from killing them with IGs.
What's happened to IGs lately, man?
I don't know. I won the Scottish Regionals.
Yeah.
Well, I got lucky with my matchups. I played Imperials for most of my Swiss games.
Yeah.
They were a real hard counter to the defender.
Yeah.
I played Paratani in the first Swiss game. The first Cup game, and that was a real hard game.
Yeah.
A Sarge, just a Sarge and that was such a hard game with the stress coming out.
Yeah.
And then the stealing the stress for the evade. As far as I'm aware, there's just me and Philip Booth. Is it who won a regional?
Phil Booth, yeah.
I mean, I don't know Philip, but I think we're the only two that have won a regional with IGs this year.
Philip is the gentleman. Well, I mean, I don't know him personally.
He's over in the Phoenix
Squadron.
Squadron.
Phoenix. He's the
Arizona.
gentleman who played, as I was speaking to you about castling, one of my friends from Spain, Francisco Berna Menendez, he played Philip Booth in the Swiss of the World Championships, beat Philip Booth, and then came up against Philip Booth again, top 8, and Philip was able to knock him out. And they've been best friends ever since.
Yeah, most people don't know, but Phil Booth is an Army Reserve chaplain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
So,
yeah, wow.
So,
Nice.
You might have had to make a good call to the good Lord, and I need some divine intervention. I need these world dice, just one time. Let's go.
There are times when I've count myself praying to the Lord when I'm flying IGs. Yeah, you're only ever one bad dice roll away from losing one.
Yeah.
I love flying the IGs. I'm probably going to give them a go again over a store championship season.
Yeah.
But I found the spike damage from some of these, from the arcs, from Ray.
Yeah.
It's real tough to constantly avoid the massive spike damage.
Oh yeah.
But they're not an easy ship to fly.
Those 7 dice attacks, yeah.
Yeah. But the Kanan Biggs build is not a problem to the IG. I love that one because just staying in range 3 and hammering Biggs with HLCs and Mangler cannons. Yeah. There's
Always fun.
Yeah.
For you.
For me, yeah. My favourite matchup with them is taking on defenders, strip the tokens with the first shot, and then get the gunner shot. But I have found that flying triple jumps after IGs is a little bit easier.
Really?
Still have, I mean, I love the flying and the blocking more than anything. You've still got the spike damage with the proton and the plasma torps, but you've got extra health. You've got another ship there.
Yeah.
It
makes a big difference.
Yeah, definitely.
So 45 minutes through the final.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
I'm not so sure now. I'm getting to the point where I think it's not going to be very interesting at all.
It's
going very slowly.
There's going to be like 5 minutes of interest.
There's going to be a firework display, I'm sure, at some point.
Yeah.
Everything's going to get close. Everything's going to go bang, pop, one side or the other. But I'm not quite sure when that's going to happen.
I suppose the play here for Dash would be to get into Lebo's donut hole and hammer on Miranda.
Yes, that was exactly what I would say to do. And I think George realizes that too, so he's trying to figure out
how to get out of this predicament.
And then but at the same time, worry about the following turn.
Yes, exactly.
What's next?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things George is good at, is thinking 2 or 3 turns ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what the better players have to do.
But luckily, BArtosz is Miranda's further out, going the wrong direction. So
if Miranda was coming in as well, there could be real problems here.
So it'd be interesting. Maybe BArtosz and Dash might turn away. Do a hard one right and barrel roll back.
Yeah, that would be a good move.
Yeah, and then have Miranda come over here, do 3 bank slam, and then can turn in next turn.
Yep.
So
that could.
Well, then George's Miranda, if he only moves 1 forward, is stuck out there in no land.
Yeah.
This is a tough situation because this is going to be interesting.
There could be. There could be a bombing. There could be a bombing run at the turn after this one.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's never good for Dash.
Okay, doing the opposite of what I'm saying. No,
no,
going to turn right.
Don't turn right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
He must be.
Richard is not on point today with Dash.
Complete opposite. And barrel roll away.
I think your call would have been better, although the barrel roll away is.
Yeah.
He couldn't stay there.
It depends on what Miranda does.
Yeah.
She goes 3 bang.
3 bang slam.
Range. No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like Dash could.
What the survey says?
Yeah.
2 straight? Oh, what?
Can't quite see.
No, yeah, 2
straight.
Interesting.
He doesn't really.
And I think he might have done that to anticipate possibly it had Dash came in to get in the Lebo.
Definitely.
That makes sense to do the more conservative move.
He looks like he's out of range of Dash at the moment.
Right, so he's trying to figure out.
So he doesn't want. I don't think he wants to slam here because Dash is then going to hammer on Miranda, who's only got 1 shield, and that would be bad.
Yeah.
I think George is happy to trade HLC shots here.
Yeah, where he has the advantage.
Yes. Yeah.
He needs to get the shields off of.
I think Dash is in. Yeah, I think Dash is in trouble here. Miranda's too far away to help, really.
Yeah, see, that's why I think it would have been better to have turned right and barrel roll back.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Yes.
Looks like no debris because they're 90 degrees parallel.
Yeah. So it's
90 degrees parallel, should be no debris.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
Copyright.
Yeah. He's going to measure for this shot on Miranda, but I don't think that's going to be there. No.
That's why he went 2 straight.
Yeah.
No.
He wants to know what the
Holland shield is.
That was optimistic measuring.
Well, I think they're doing that also to gauge distance for.
This.
For the counter.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's legal, but it's also a little bit.
Well, yeah, but they're both doing it. So But definitely some folks.
But
try to take advantage of the rule.
But he moved his rule rather quickly, so I think that's okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I've seen people put the rule down.
That's a major no-no.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
First time you're getting a warning.
Yeah, we would be having words if that happened.
Two evades. George.
Oh, he's
He
whiffed.
couldn't use Lone Wolf because in range 2
Yep.
of Miranda somehow.
He's checking no Lone Wolf, George.
Lone Wolf either. And that might be the other reason why he
So
went 2 straight.
he's focused for
One evade, one focus, one evade. Takes a shield.
shield. Oh,
That's a bad exchange.
George. I won't. This is definitely advantage, George.
One or two focuses at the end of the round.
One. You can put one onto Ray.
Okay, I think he just took two.
Yeah, because his action is focused.
Is that You focus as your action, and start a combat. You take one off Ray.
So all
even if you don't
tokens
use
get
it-
moved at the end of the round.
Everything's no,
but
because he
one.
can put one back onto Ray, and then the others are cleared.
I thought I saw him pick up the two and put them on the Ray card. Okay,
I don't.
don't worry about it. No big deal.
Okay.
It might have just been the way he picked it up.
It's
He
po-
knocked the other one. It moved.
Right. Okay.
So.
It's possible. There's It's possible. What does Dash do here, Richard?
I'm gonna start instigating that people have to use my dice in top games because I'm not liking these shiny dice at all.
Yeah, I can see people getting a bit upset like that, Simon.
I know it's difficult, but
Yeah.
lately in these high level
Yeah,
tournaments, towards the end, they've started saying you've got to pick dice between the two of you and
At
share
our
them.
store, we have a separate camera that we can flick to.
But I don't
The
like
dice
doing
tray,
that
you
because
know.
it's like telling them where to throw the dice, and that's another thing as well.
We let players roll it on the mat as long as they put them into the tray.
I see it as being more effort and something that people will just forget to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
At the end of the day, like what we
we-
did at Tatooine in the end was because there were so many shiny dice, and I wanted to try and make sure I had good quality.
Yeah.
I actually had members of the community donate one dice,
Okay,
one die
yeah,
until
yeah.
I had 6 green, 6 red.
Oh, okay.
To make sure I had a selection instead
Yeah,
of just being like, these are my dice, use
Right,
them.
yeah, yeah.
You know, so there
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah.
be too many complaints.
But I'm surprised in a final like this that they're not sharing dice.
Yeah, typically in the high level tournaments
Yeah.
they've insisted once we got
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
top, and it was just kind of like a fail safe to just kind of
Because
cover
of
that
The variance of
hang on a sec, that risk that someone might be playing with trick dice.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're all you can only play with official FFG dice, but I'm surprised they're not sharing a set. I mean, that's what they made us do at the first Yavin on the second day.
And the System Open Series this year as well.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on here? Why is it not switching? Is this battery running?
Battery.
Looks like it. Oh, looks like everything's died. What's going on? Keyboard and mouse.
Ooh. It looks like there's no Lone Wolf again for Lebo this turn.
I'm not giving you one for breaking the rules, it's my one.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So why is this not working? Let me see if I can
Miranda's in a little bit of oh.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. This is thinking about the next move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is clever.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
avoid
yeah.
getting bombed.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not having bombs raining down on your head is always a good thing.
Yep. All right, this
This
is a huge.
Yeah. The Dasher's next roll on Miranda is
It's huge.
yeah.
Yep. Make sure in
Yeah, yeah.
Lone Wolf range.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, way in the Lone Wolf range. Probably slam straight.
But at the same time, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So
I
yeah,
don't know. I would have slammed 3 bank.
yeah. Miranda needs to get back into this fight.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Start working
Yeah.
on Lebo.
Yeah. So Dash is getting Lone Wolf, but yeah.
Regen
So he's
shield.
regen the shield, yeah.
Yep, yep.
And
One
taking a
damage.
yeah.
All right. Let's
Yep.
set TLTs.
But he's not critting Dash though.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, a blinded pilot crit though.
Man, you
Yeah.
changed dice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
happens.
I'm guessing you've got a set of those dice, Richard.
No, not
No,
the sparkles.
not the spark.
Yeah, I didn't do so well.
Oh,
this last
okay.
regional season.
I don't like my green sparkly dice at all. I like the white ones from the previous regional
You wanna
season.
trade?
Well, they're even worse to see.
No, but
That means you like them still.
I've won them. I can't give them up.
You can be a mercenary. It's okay. It's okay. Actually, I got all the dice that I have.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never even use them. I just
Yeah,
use
yeah.
regulars.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about losing them.
Yeah. I mean, I bring my regulars as well as my regional.
Well, when you go on stream,
wow.
use your regular.
Four damage into Miranda. That's huge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Only 3, so.
yeah. Oh.
How many hit points Miranda got left then?
Well,
So
Miranda's
she'll
now
be
got
3 then,
3
won't it?
hull points.
3
left,
hull
yeah.
Left, so and shield regen. So basically 4 damage
So,
and hit points left.
so Miranda could die next turn.
Yes.
Could. It depends. I would expect.
I
would
have
expect
Baratz
George
and
to slam.
Miranda, I would turn hard 2 there.
Yeah.
So where are you gonna go? Where's he gonna go?
Yeah.
Do a bank 2, barrel roll into Lebo's donut.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
best he can do is.
But he may barrel back to try and block dash.
That's fine.
I think that would
that's
that
fine
would
too.
create the separation
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Miranda can shoot probably.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. But
And-
George's
and-
Miranda will shoot first to regen 1 shield.
Right.
And
but,
I think
but
he
he can't die though. 'cause
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can only take 2
Yeah, yeah.
damage, so that's
Yeah.
all that matters. 4
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Because he can't go
Yeah.
anywhere.
I think that
'Cause
that
if he
last
goes
HLC
3,
shot has
He's just
changed.
closer.
Yeah.
You know?
That last
Yeah,
HLC has
that was
changed
huge,
the
yeah.
complexion of the game massively.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this is a great finals in the respect that, hey, when you have a near mirror type match,
Yeah.
how do you play it? What's the tactics? How do you counter it? You know,
Yeah.
what do you have to look out for?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, okay,
He's gone
interesting.
for the
Okay.
separation.
Yeah. To have a shot.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Do you think he'll go for a barrel roll here to try and get further over?
I don't.
No, he's just gonna focus.
Yeah. See, I would do a 2 bank still, and then barrel roll into a donut.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can still barrel roll.
Yeah, and he can, with that being a debris, he can put himself on it in the donut hole,
Yep.
which I wouldn't.
Yeah. I would
He's going to
barrel
do, yeah.
roll. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now that
Easy
kind
money.
of forces Miranda to need to slam, I suppose.
Well, but then you're
Or-
just going to be closer here if he
Yeah,
does that.
but then you only. Oh no.
I think Bartosz's Miranda is also going to make a
R2.
heavy move.
Oh, he's going for the bombing run next turn.
That's if you survive.
Yeah.
He's going to have to slam.
He's going to have to slam. He's going to have to slam
Yeah.
into dash,
Yep.
and then yeah. That's
another
when you then need the lower pilot skill than dash to drop those bombs.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
2 bank. maybe not.
Oh no.
I think he must have already had that, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just
He's surely he's gonna.
put it back where it's supposed to be. I think
Yeah.
he's just trying to figure out if that's range 1 or not, and it's so close. But
I
it's not.
don't think that's range 1.
It's too much.
No. So the question is, does he 2 hard or 2 bank, Richard?
I'd say 2 bank
2 bank.
because you don't want to touch him because you can still use your primary to shoot
True.
and regen
Yeah,
the shield
yeah.
2 dice
Yeah.
on too.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you wish you'd got a bit more shield to drop a power and go for the 4.
Right.
But that's
still, no, it's
that's
also
not happening.
yeah.
So, yeah. And actually, you could still put a bit more. I mean,
you could get a crit in.
he could. What's he going to get? It's just going to be a 2 dice attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he can't kill dash.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out.
I think a 2 bank. I don't think Miranda's TLT in.
You go hard 2.
Hard
that's
2.
it right there. That's range 3. So if he does 2 bank there,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to figure out if this 2 bank will slam. Well, I mean, will bump.
I think he wants to slam into the donut to avoid
Yeah,
fire,
I don't
and
think
on the
that-
next turn
I don't
perform a
think the 2
straight
bank-
move
I
to
don't-
drop the
yeah,
bombs.
yeah. I don't think the 2 bank hits dash.
No, I don't think so either.
Wow.
Wow.
Balls. There you go. You play to win the game.
Yeah. He's trying to.
Yep, hard two? No? Oh, one bang.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. George might have made a good call there then.
Yep. And he did hard two. Would have been right. It would have been there. Would have been in range. Possible. Would have been close.
So George is trying for the
knockout. Yeah. Makes sense. It's 2 dice, I guess. Well, TLT twice, but yeah.
Do you think George is going for that, praying that that's range 1, Richard?
I think maybe that's what he did. I think maybe it's because he thinks he's at range 1.
Yeah. If
he's not range 1.
No, I don't think it's range 1 either. Oh, George, I hope you've got this right.
What's he doing here? A lot of talking for.
Yeah. He's going to slam.
Well, yeah.
But,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I can see a bombing run lining up there as well.
Oh, he's trying to target.
With his free action. He's focusing.
Yeah. I think George was just assuming that he was going to target lock, and that's why.
I think George was getting ready for combat phase.
No,
range 2.
Yeah. Has to do TLT regen. Got to get a shield back. Yep.
Recovers a shield.
So he's just basically trying to go for 2 damage.
Yeah.
Nothing. Wow. He didn't want to spend the focus. Okay.
No, I think he
gets 3 hits.
So that's a damage.
So he took the 50% rule. Alright.
So now.
Blank.
3 blanks, 1 hit. Lone Wolf, 2 hits. George rolls the dice. He survived this round. Re-roll it for a cock. And it seems to be blank.
I think that was cocked.
Yeah, it was cocked.
But it's not lying flat, so you'd rather re-roll that, roll another one.
Whoa, that was intense. So that means what we're going to look at now is we're going to see. I'm guessing is so. Have we said Miranda's not in range of Miranda or?
Oh, Judge.
No, let the player put it back. Yeah. That's about right. This is what I do, Richard. I've got fat fingers and shaky hands. I'm not.
So now, what we're guessing is we're going to see Miranda slam behind Dash, drop one of those seismic charges, 1 damage
the
from.
The
cluster mine.
But Dash has to move first.
It's true.
Dash has to move first. It's where is Dash going to go? Surely a hard 3 from Dash here.
Oh yeah.
I don't think, but a hard 3 would kill him as well because he'll just drop a seismic and Sabine the extra damage.
Yeah.
So George, I think, has to hard 1 and barrel roll back with Lebo to block Dash.
He won't be able to. He's still pissed off on the dice. I've done that many times.
Yeah.
These dice still work. Do they still work?
I don't know. I think blocking Dash. George has got 2 ways to kill Dash here. It's either going to be the seismic or the clusters.
What he should do if he wants to block him, just do a 1 bank. He doesn't have to do a hard 1 barrel. He can just
but I was thinking the hard 1 barrel keeps Dash roughly where he is. If he tries to go that way,
he won't be able to barrel because he'll be there. There's not enough space to move him there. Because
but if he hard 1s to the right, can he not barrel backwards?
It wouldn't be enough.
Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I see now. Yeah, it's it's tight for the range 1. Yeah, the 1 forward rather. But yeah, I think he has to try and block Dash here.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Yeah, it's tight. It's tight.
But the 1 bank is easier.
Yeah. I see that now. I was thinking. Yeah.
Because he needs to do a hard 3 either way. Turn away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I think.
So, or does George let him do that hard 3 to the right, and hard 3 his own Lebo to try and kill him with the HLC?
No.
Hard 1.
Like you said.
Yeah.
Hard 1 right.
I know my.
Oh wait.
I know my.
You're right.
I know my friend.
But see, if George does the hard 3, he still gets out of the way.
Yeah.
He has enough room to barrel roll, like you said.
Yeah.
He focuses.
He's
All
focused.
Right, well,
Okay. Yeah.
Does he go the right way? Oh.
Now the question is, I'm guessing George has gone for a hard 2 on Miranda. This could be the end of Dash.
Of Bartosz's dash.
Yes.
Yep. Well, George has got to worry about dropping bombs and hurting his own Lebo.
Yeah, he's not going to get, with the clusters, he's not going to get Lebo.
No.
Well, then again,
Because you think he's going to do an S bend? He's going to go hard 2 left, hard 2 right with a slam, drop the bombs.
Or possibly, or even a hard 2, maybe.
Hard to left, hard to left.
I would go hard 2 left and then slam it to the right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doing an S turn, yeah.
I think the bombs will miss Lebo.
Okay.
I think there's enough space there.
Okay.
Whoa.
So.
You've gone that
He
way.
went the opposite way.
Wow.
Maybe because he thought he was going to go that way.
Maybe.
Oh, God. This is very exciting.
I'm excited for my friend. Although is it not easier sat here doing this than actually playing the game? I'd be
a gibbering wreck, I think of it, yeah.
I'm a gibbering wreck most of the time, so that's my students.
See, if he had dropped the seismic bomb, that would have been perfect.
No, it's range 1. I think Dash was out of range 1.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing George tries to kill Dash here.
Oh.
I'm guessing.
So
I'm guessing. It's just whether George can get his Miranda out of there. It's got interesting, Simon.
well, it has. See, the thing is that maybe we're trading a dash for a Miranda as well.
Yeah,
it's possible. If he doesn't kill.
If he kills Dash, then maybe Miranda will just fire on him and give him the 2 damage cards. He's regenerated the shield.
Yeah, got a shield back. Does he spend the focus? That's what he's trying to figure out. No. Dodged. Survived. That's huge.
That's bad.
Yeah. Okay, Miranda, TLT, 3 on 1. No, there's no
debris. Fairly parallel there.
Yeah.
That looks fairly parallel.
Yeah, not even close. 90 degrees. Yeah. Well, you got to try everything you got to do at this case, you know.
In this game, I'd be asking for a judge's opinion as well.
Absolutely.
90 degrees.
I mean, that's what they're there for.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for their patience.
There's currently 4 of them watching.
Yeah, they can earn that pizza.
Yeah.
3 hits.
So that's damage. Oh, no. Bartosz.
Yep.
2 hits.
Okay. Yep. 4 on.
Miranda goes down to 2 hit points.
Yeah.
There's no target lock. So
you got lone wolf reroll.
Lone wolf reroll.
Okay, here we go. Oh, paint 1 reroll. That's it.
I see a focus.
Yeah,
I see 2 hits and a focus.
What? You had 3 on you. No, you had 1 shield and 3.
I didn't even see an evade roll.
So you should have
what's going
1
on?
more card from TLT.
Something happened.
I'm not quite sure what's happening there.
Bartosz thinks that he started the round with 3 damage cards.
You had 1 shield.
When he had 2.
He had 1 or 2 shields.
Is he talking to the camera? Is he crazy?
Let's just ask, because I'm pretty confident he had 1 shield.
Yeah, because he did have 2 hull left. That is correct.
Bartosz believes that he had 2. So let's just
he had
ask.
2 hulls. No, but he had 2 hulls. Yeah. Because he did have 2 hulls left. Yeah.
I'm not
3 damage cards at the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
He had a shield and
He had 2 damage cards.
shield and 2. Shield and 2 damage.
I thought he had 3, because I thought he had 2 hit points left.
No, he had 3. At the beginning of this round, he had 3 hit points left.
Well, no, yeah, he just regened.
He regened a shield.
Right.
That was the first TLT attack. The second TLT attack applied another damage card, leaving him with 2 hull points. seriously though, we can't be using the stream to sort this out. Can everybody watching that game? No one's paid attention to these damage cards. Come on.
But we can check it easily. Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, but it was done previously. There was people coming from stream with comment.
This is unfortunate.
I'm not trying to cheat.
I know, but
I do believe my friend. If he has made mistakes,
I don't think he has. But my point is that it can't be that nobody knows when there's so many people watching that game. And I'm just talking about us. We're talking about it. But look how many people are sat around that table and nobody knows if Miranda had 2 or 3 damage cards on it.
it's not.
And there's
Focus.
Yeah, this is why I want to end. Right, but are we checking that?
I'm sorry.
No,
You can't see that top one.
no,
If I've made a mistake,
You can have a look.
I haven't, but
no problem, mate.
we'll go through the process.
Oh my god. I'm going to stay quiet now.
I'm just gonna look.
Yeah.
I want in the chat say something. The officials are stepping in. That's not the issue here. The issue here is that obviously there seems to be Bartosz
They wouldn't
believes.
let me check. They said it was irrelevant,
Oh, okay.
which I think it is. It looked like a hit to me.
No, we're
That
cool.
would be 3
We're cool.
damage.
But the question is if it's 2.
No problems at all.
However, if he's got 2 whole points left, he survives.
What happened to the green die? What happened to it? You rolled it. It was a focus.
He's put it back in. He's got the 6 at the top there. He's put the green one back.
You said you didn't. You said I was stood in the way, and I'm saying I reached.
Yeah, I guess the judge wasn't paying attention. You got the rookie guy. Oh man.
Surely there should. There's plenty of judges there. Somebody should. I don't believe my friend would cheat for one moment.
Okay, for the guys in the chat, the question, right?
It may be an honest
The
mistake.
question is, at the start of combat, how many damage cards did Miranda have? That's the question. Bartosz believes she had 3 damage cards at the start of the attack.
No, she had 2 at the start.
That's what we're saying. That's
Right.
what we're saying.
I'm
Okay.
fairly sure she
I
had.
thought he had 3.
Yeah,
No, she had
but
2.
we're not judges.
She had 2.
But we're not judges.
No, we're not.
Okay.
Because that's exactly
I
right.
thought he had 3. Because I saw it as 2 hit points left, and then regen to shield.
You said I didn't see because I was in the way.
All right, home gamers.
What did you see?
Yeah.
The majority of the chat is saying that there were only 2 cards.
Okay. All right. We'll go with
They're not judges either.
No.
Okay,
No,
so
we
their
have a
decision
judge.
have nothing to do with it.
We have a judge.
But seriously, if it has to mean that they have to check the stream
Did
to
anybody
watch to
buy
find
it
out,
online?
I'm going to be a bit upset.
It's going to make the stream up.
Yeah.
No, it makes no difference to me.
My mistake. I
Well, what
apologise.
happened?
No wrong. I'm just happy we run this
They
down.
didn't.
No, no.
Okay, wait.
Miranda's dead. He's moved Miranda.
He just said, okay. I guess.
Yeah, there's. I think my.
Okay.
Well, you know, this wouldn't be an X-wing if there wasn't some kind of controversy, interesting stuff to talk about. You know.
It's not quite as bad as what happened at World's Mind.
True. Yeah.
But
yeah,
let's not bring that up
yeah,
again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all done
That's
and
all
dusted.
news, yeah.
Yeah.
So. It's so hard to know what's going on, but hey, at least George is, keeping his composure.
Oh, yeah,
some players would be like flipping out, cursing.
But George is
You know
that
what
kind
I mean?
of a guy, as anyone will tell you.
So
Yeah.
he's,
He may need to calming down after the game.
right,
But he won't do it during the game.
yeah. So I think that's fine.
He's a consummate. He's a gentleman. Is George.
That's good. So
Yeah.
So to me, it appeared that there were 2 damage
I
and a
could've sworn-
focus result on the dice.
I couldn't see what the
Okay.
was from Dash, but it's not like he does.
And so the question is, George can only roll 1 die.
Yep.
And so George
So with 3 dice.
believed he had 2 whole left.
Yep.
If he rolls 1 evade, then he's lived. Because it was 2 hits and then a focus result. From what I understood.
But I thought it was a hit over there. I thought it was 3.
I couldn't. Yeah. It's.
And I walked over there.
If it was 3, then I don't think. If it was 3, Richard, I don't think they'd have had that conversation because it would have been irrelevant at that point.
It would have been, it would have made a difference. And
no,
I'd say,
because he only had 2 hull and he had 1 shield because he regenerated.
no, but that was before.
That was before Miranda TLT'd him. Yeah.
Whatever. I guess we'll have to watch the video.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it again. You can watch it again.
I'll fast forward up to this point.
Start combat.
Now,
So, Miranda.
well, at least Lebo can take care of Dash, but still,
yeah.
you know, so there's theory.
So that's one. And dodged.
And nothing. Dodged the ball. Didn't have any center focus. That's pretty damn
That's,
good.
George's dodge rolls with Lebo have been amazing. So what have we got there? Three?
Three, yeah.
Home rolls, which is going to work all the time now.
Yep. So, nothing.
He's got to sink those last
does need
hit
to
points
kill
onto
Dash
Dash.
That looks
Two
fine.
focuses, two blanks,
That's
re-rolls,
Through the debris.
gets 4,
That's 4. So Dash
You got-
is...
Oh, wait, why isn't he
3 evades,
Oh, yeah, because the
the debris,
So it's a crit
and he
on the
takes
reroll.
Shaken Pilot as a crit.
Crit on the reroll.
Hard.
Oh,
They can't do
what is that
straights.
one? This one?
Shaken Pilot, can't do straight maneuver.
All right, whatever.
I'm fairly sure he's not doing the straight maneuver.
No, of course.
His dash got one
Whole point
one
left.
hit point left. Wow.
I think George would have
And
preferred to
he's-
have killed him there.
He's obviously going to bug out now.
But
Yeah,
you know,
this-
hey, he can't, he's still got 5 shields. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How much does your dash cost?
It's just whether he... If he'd have killed Dash there, then he had a chance. I think this is tough. Because Dash can still do 4 shields before Dash dies.
Yes.
And
They're
then
gonna
that would be
able to
that would
reposition.
almost be game. Yeah, wow.
Not
There's-
the ending, you know, or the, what we want to see, but let's
No.
you know, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
here, you know,
George will not be giving
George has
up.
got plenty of maneuvering
Oh, yeah,
on
it
this
is.
side of the
Yeah,
map,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
definitely in his
Yeah.
favor. So I think BArtosz is going to just get Dash out of the hell
Yeah,
out of
yeah, yeah,
dodge.
yeah. He doesn't want Dash
and-
being shot
yeah,
at.
Yeah, and
He-
just wait
he
for
would
a
prefer
good shot.
Miranda
yeah.
to be shot at now.
Yeah.
However, a good HLC shot on Miranda. Strip all those shields. George still has. George still has countermeasures on Lebo. I think George was trying to get the HLC shot on Dash.
Oh.
He's got plenty of focus on Ray, so and the target lock on Dash as well. Yeah. He doesn't want to stay there.
Yeah.
One of the other things is obviously
If
that
it fits, that doesn't look like it's going to fit.
that Miranda went down with the full complement of bombs.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to barrel roll back forward. Yeah. No wonder it didn't fit.
Yeah, I was gonna-
It didn't
yeah.
barrel roll it right. Come on,
No.
hello. You must not play jumps very
So
often.
that doesn't look like it's going to fit.
No, it's touching the
Yeah,
upgrade
that's
card,
just
so
over-
yeah, that's
just
definitely
over-
off.
No.
All right,
So
well,
Dash could die here.
yeah, he still gets the shoot.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
that's all that matters, really.
This comes down to, can Dash do damage before Dash dies?
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would take a target lock since he's got focus.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
definitely.
target lock. Actually, no, maybe.
Oh. Wait. Oh no, because that's one. Hey.
What happened? Sorry.
He's turned down. Shaken Pilot. When you've revealed your maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Yeah. So it's once you've revealed your dial,
Okay.
you flip that one down.
I
Yeah.
think I would have focused, so I would have had two, one for offense and one for defense.
You have the inbuilt target lock. He's going for the barrel roll. That way. Wow.
That's true.
Trying to get in the donut hole, I would imagine, but hasn't made it.
That wasn't even
No. I agree with you. I think 2 focus would have been better there.
right.
That's a bump. Is it another bump? Oh, wow.
Okay.
Finally got one call right.
That was close to a bump. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we've now got 45 minutes left of the game.
Do you think he didn't go for the target lock because George has the countermeasures?
Yeah, that's right. See, I already forgot. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
screwed myself. So,
Yeah, he's played it anyway to increase his agility.
Yeah, that would make all the difference.
Yeah.
Oh, he did play.
Yeah.
3 hits.
3, so he's got to roll perfect. Here.
Blank.
Can you only re-roll blanks on Lone Wolf? I think he's trying to save the focus for the shot.
Oh, for offense?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I would mitigate damage.
Yeah.
So what happened?
He has spent it now.
Okay.
So,
well, either way, he's got spent. All right.
Okay, so he's got 2 shields left.
So same result. If
Yeah. So now he's trying to kill Dash.
Alright, he's dead.
So what do you do? Burn a shield?
Target lock,
Target lock for 4, is that?
evade focus,
How come
sprint
Miranda
for
didn't shoot
focus,
first?
takes.
think
Miranda
she
did
did.
shoot first.
Yeah.
Dash
I
Rendar.
think
How
there was,
come Dash
there was
didn't get shoot?
I think there were 2 TLT and a HLC shot
I
in
didn't
there.
even see him roll any red dice. I saw him re-rolled 3.
So now you've got a 2 shield Levo with no countermeasures versus full health Miranda.
All
This
right,
is a difficult game now for.
I missed some dice.
Yeah.
There was, so Richard, there was a twin laser attack.
Yep.
There he lost 1 shield. Another twin laser attack where he dodged it. He rolled 2 evades.
Oh, okay.
And then
that
came the
makes
heavy
sense.
laser cannon, and he removed 2 shields.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he was able to attack.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Good timing of countermeasures, obviously.
Yeah. I mean,
Only lost 3 shields,
Yeah.
not bad.
I think the countermeasures there for the games with the jumps to get rid of those target locks and.
Basically, what I would try to do is basically just keep slamming to get into the donut hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's
George
burning
has to
rubber.
run to get some space here.
And try to get the war of attrition
Yeah.
with the region.
I guess it. Oh dear.
and
focus,
to
I would
avoid
imagine.
and to avoid getting bombed.
Yeah.
He's got like only 20 focus tokens on
Yeah.
Ray.
He's gone for the ion bomb.
Well, that's interesting.
I think that's.
Why did he do that?
That's out of range 1.
Right side of range one.
That's not
Nah,
range 1,
that's
man.
not even close.
Oh,
He's got these. He's got these little baubles. He wants to use them.
he's brought them.
I've brought these with me.
Yeah.
I might as well try.
Yeah. But that's not even close.
Oh, now he gets an extra evade guy.
No.
Yeah, I knew that was good.
Measuring for that?
We can see it from over here.
So Dash
Backwards.
Rendar. Miranda twin laser turret gets a hit
So
and
you
a
hit eyeball
focus.
back, yeah.
Oh, do you spend it or not?
Surely you do.
Well,
You've still got
two
attack. You've still got 1 attack
Yeah.
and a defend roll. Defend roll to com.
He can still reach. Surely you spend that for the 2. I mean,
Yeah, all right. Well, I think it could be a
it
mistake.
looks like he has done.
You
Lone
roll.
Wolf.
Gets
Nothing.
2 evades.
Oh, he got 2 blanks.
1 hit.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was bad.
evades.
So
Firing
HLC
back.
through the
Heavy
rock.
laser cannon. I can see 2 blanks. No, it's a hit then.
Focus,
Focus.
that's
3
good.
hits and a focus. Spends the focus. A blank and a
shields
focus.
Woohoo.
It didn't matter.
No, it didn't matter.
Things are getting hairy.
Drop some bombs. Really needs to turn out and get out re-approach. Get a shoot.
I can see George doing. It's going to be a big speed manoeuvre. 3 bank maybe. Yeah, down that way. Yeah.
3 straight. What was it you saying? You
I
want?
think
You reckon he's
going
going to go right?
Bank right.
3 bank right.
Well, it'll be his left, but our right as we're looking.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, you have to refer to the ship, otherwise
Okay.
things get confusing. No, there was one point where I started referring to things as north, south, east, west, and that was just even worse. You have to refer to the ship orientation of the direction he's going to move.
Yeah, I would guess 3 bank right. You don't want to go too slow.
Because obviously Bartosz hasn't fallen well in with the chat so far. He had the situation in the last game that we streamed of his, where he had a situation with his dial, and people felt he kind of lost his temper a bit. And then with the situation with his damage cards as well, They say if Rasta wins, he might flip the table.
That's good positioning from George there to get the debris. Yep. And there'll be a focus coming in off Ray, so he could potentially mitigate all
Just
the
look at how
damage.
many focus he's got on Ray.
Yeah.
We're talking about 7, 8.
Yeah. He had a few more
There's,
the other day,
there's 8 or 9 something.
but maybe we'll not go there either.
Well, this 2-hour-long round
Yeah.
match. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes higher. Now he's only facing one opponent.
I think somebody said he had 60 focus on there on.
Well, how do you get 60 rounds in a game?
The guy he played part for 50 minutes.
Ah, for God's sake. All right.
I didn't see it myself, but yeah. All I know is he came to ask me for some more focus.
Oh, right, okay. So he actually had 60 focus tokens.
That's what. I mean, maybe that was an exaggeration, but he came to see me to get more focus.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, yeah.
Wow. So George took the focus. Miranda has revealed the maneuver, pulled up, and now we're trying to work out if he's going to slam.
Well,
What was the maneuver? A two bank?
a
Two bank, yeah, two bank right.
two bank.
So at most he can do another two bank or a two turn. He's not going to get in range for bombs
It's where
or range
Evo's going to
one.
end up after his next manoeuvre.
Yeah.
He's kind of going to have to. Does that hard one to the right fit between that rock?
Regen's a shield.
Regen a shield for 1. 3 dice for George.
Evades. Well, we went Lone Wolf.
Oh.
Blanks out, it looks like.
Just
Spends focus.
Yeah. 2.
Takes one shield.
Wow. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Round 2. This is huge turn.
1 shield left.
Can't.
2 shields. No,
That's a blank. 3. 2 blanks. So shield and 2 damage. 1 damage.
I don't roll anything.
Back to dials.
What does George do here?
The tension can be cut with a knife.
Because there's 1 bombing run.
Yeah.
This could be all over. Yeah. Although then again, it's a coronet, isn't it? It's not. I was thinking he had clusters. However, so George, yeah, I've seen that happen. Because actually, if he gets in with the coronet, it'll be followed up with an ion bomb, I would imagine.
So George has got to go hard right.
I think the 1 hard to the right would fit. Looking at that,
But do you want to get distance?
you do, but
He wants to go to the right. Yeah?
yeah.
Okay, he doesn't want to be getting close to Miranda. He wants to get further away, keep range.
I mean, he could turn down towards the bottom of the board.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm saying.
and
Turn
barrel
to the
roll.
right
Yeah,
and barrel
and
roll
a barrel roll to get some distance.
to make sure he's got distance. He's not going to
I
worry
think
about those bombs.
I think looking at that, I think he just makes out without clipping the rock. But my God, that's a
And
that's
there's
a tight call.
there's still half an hour to go. At the moment, George is leading on points.
Oh, he's gone for
Interesting.
oh, he's
4K.
caved. Well, he still gets the focus on.
I understand that,
But yeah,
but come on.
yeah, there's.
Right?
I think he's gone for the 3 forwards. No, he's gone 3 bank. Okay. Okay, so he's
3
going to do
bang
the
into
4
the range
forward.
1.
He'll do the 4 forwards maybe next time to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, now you get free shot, get
Yeah.
a shield regen,
Yeah,
target lock,
yeah. So,
regen a shield. You have to regen a shield.
or do you try and sink damage with the primary?
No, regen a shield.
Regen a shield, yeah.
Because you got to keep up with the damage rate.
Yeah.
What? Oh, slamming no.
Oh, of course.
Slam, so no shot. Right.
Oh, I have played this game before. forgot all about the slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he
Four
would.
straight.
I thought he'd do the 4 forwards. Yeah. Well,
Plenty of focus.
yeah.
Freaking
This,
happy.
yeah. I suppose George will be happy with having Miranda chasing rather than.
Interesting.
Now that's bad. He's in the donut hole.
Yeah.
Range 1.
So, yeah.
Can't shoot, so. Now where does George win?
Maybe another 4 forwards.
No, he'll be on the rock.
Do you think?
Yes. Well. No. Okay, you'll make it.
Yeah, I think he makes that, but really, he wants to clear that stress, but that's real difficult.
Oh.
I don't think he can clear the stress this turn because if he tries to clear that stress, I think he gets bombed. A 1 bank.
Two bank, drop them on.
Yeah.
In the donut hole too, probably.
Is the 3 straight green on the jump on the white
no.
tee? No.
No, I don't think it is it?
Huh?
The 3 straights white, as I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just 1 forward, 1 bank, and 2 forwards.
2 forward, yeah.
Yeah, there's not many greens on that. There's not much red, but there's not much green.
Right.
2 forward.
Hence why Kane and Jarrus is a good crew card.
Yeah. Because then any maneuver is green.
Yeah.
Except for the K.
Yeah,
Do you think there's any utility for George turning towards the board edge, the left?
Nothing to see if
But that,
4 straight.
yeah, I thought he might.
Yeah.
He's trying to maintain distance, basically.
I hope he's missed that rock, otherwise it's game over. Oh no! That's a pisser.
Oh, God. We thought it had.
Oh yeah, I just.
We
swore-
really thought that
Yeah,
was like a mile, like
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Jeez.
clipped it by a millimetre, or a fraction of an inch for you, Richard.
Yes.
I think your phone's going off. Mate.
my phone
I thought it was mine for a second.
Wow, I really thought he was going to do a hard 2, but
Yeah.
there's 3 through debris. Get a shield back. Got a regen. No, not doing
It's
that.
the team chat.
Yeah, of course.
The team are watching
What?
the stream.
Did he regenerate the shield?
But there's
No.
the power of the ray card that even
did.
though you've landed on the rock, you get the focus.
Right. Well, at least you got a shield max, so that's what 5 hit points left to.
5, by the look of it.
Yeah,
It's 5-5.
5-5. Okay.
A marathon game.
Which well, it's actually 5-6 because you'll get a shield back.
Of course,
So, yeah.
of course.
Right.
I think this favours the K-wing.
Yes, at this point,
Yeah.
yeah, that was huge because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
could have been 4 more dice.
Yeah, that would have. Yeah, I mean, it would have been through the
At
rock.
least taking away the 1 shield again.
But he clears the stress now and
Now what?
take a focus. I would have thought.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna run parallel until we
Yeah.
run out of spaceport. Now it's even.
Yeah.
4-1
Yeah,
versus
yeah. There's,
3-2 target
so
lock.
there's the potential of swapping 2 damage for 4 here.
Needs
but
to,
it's actually
from George's
3.
point of view,
Oh,
he
he's-
needs to stick damage. He can't. He
Why
can't.
isn't he using
Why did he?
lock?
Oh,
Why isn't he using a target lock?
so he's dropped to
Why
power.
isn't he using a target lock?
I don't-
Maybe he's once again in range 1. Maybe.
Yeah,
Save
maybe.
the power. That's
Yeah, yeah.
Looks
get
like
damage
3.
through.
That's 4. Is that 4?
I'm not sure. It's definitely 3.
Focus.
That's 3.
Okay.
1,
Oh, just
1, 2, 3.
Well.
So
He got no damage.
This-
yeah.
this
you
is
gotta
the-
use the target lock.
I think the game has just flipped again to Lebo.
Yeah, but I don't think that means it's over. Yeah.
This is
That's why you
yeah,
have it.
yeah, yeah.
I don't think by any means it's over yet. With the
No,
way
no,
things are
it's
going.
not over, but
Yeah.
I think the game
that was
has
a
just
huge
swung back to
mistake.
George.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So this time round, Lebo, what's the manoeuvre? 1 hard right, left. 1 hard left is what I'm trying to say. Barrel roll.
No, I think you're better off with a focus. So you've got 2 focus.
Oh, 1 for offense, 1 for
Yeah,
defense.
yeah.
That's true.
What with Lone Wolf and possibly a shot coming through the debris.
No, I don't think he'll be in range.
No. Well,
It'll
hard
be turned away, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, he may hard one in. Although that doesn't. That's risky.
He'll go left.
Yeah.
And then do another
Yeah. He doesn't want to go
because
right.
Miranda's going to have to go around.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go right because that's going to just leave him wide open for the corner net and all sorts of nastiness.
Why would you use the target lock? I always use the
No,
target lock. And I always
Yeah.
region shield first.
Damage was important there.
Yeah, because he only got 2 of these.
Yeah.
on that one.
Yeah.
And you had the three hits.
Three hits. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Huge mistake. Because now it's back to 4-4 now.
Yeah. In fact, it's 5-4, isn't it? It's 5. Lebo's on 5 health.
No, but it would have been 4-3.
Oh yes, if he got that. Okay, yeah, I see.
Nope, I'm all about
Oh,
re-rolling.
he's gone that way.
Well, shit.
That's brave, George.
Huh. Keep as much cover, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. He doesn't. Yeah, because he's probably going to 2-bang. No, not 2-bang. 2 forwards. 3-bang.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna focus now.
I think George has to 3-bang right from there.
Yeah, because the 3-bank slam wouldn't be in the donut hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is another huge set of red dice.
3 hits.
3, so that's
That
a damage.
takes 1. See, would have been down to 3.
It's a
Target
blank.
lock.
What? Focus.
Yeah.
Focus. You got to focus. You got to focus, George.
Yeah, you don't take damage. What?
Oh, George.
See, he would. Yeah, he would have. That's a huge mistake. He wants to save it for.
Yeah,
It's a gamble. Yeah, 4. Yep.
Is that 4 hits?
Yeah.
I can see at least 3. Okay, Bartosz.
Yeah.
My God, man. Wow. Okay, so lots of things to talk about with you. Number one, your road to the final. Taking down 9 jump masters in a row, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, the hero of the people, demolishing jump masters wherever you go.
I wouldn't say demolishing. All the games were really, really even.
Yeah. Well, not from what I hear about Farn's game.
Well, you've seen the game.
I haven't
you
seen
will.
the game.
You will see. It was really, for all the people who've seen it, it was really, really, really close.
Okay. Number one thing we have to say to you is congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, you've made it to be the the final table at the inaugural X-Wing European Championships, and you've played. Either way, it was going to be a just champion with whoever won, because it was a game that was a lot of push and pull. Damage going one way, damage going another way, and it just kind of ticked down, and both of you edging closer and closer to victory until eventually one of you just tied or waved over the other one with that last attack. Okay. Now, how did you see the matchup going from the beginning?
Well, I made the mistake. Well, I had George when I wanted him for a couple times, and so first exchange of shots was really good for me. It was Miranda shieldless, basically. I think. So that I'm playing Miranda. I know when she's wounded, she needs to be in combat to regen, and she doesn't really want to be in combat with Dash, right? Because he purely out damages her, and I have pretty good defense, so there's a chance I might juke TLTO2.
Okay.
But then we had couple exchanges where I shot his Lebo and did nothing, and I made mistake once.
Carry on, we're doing it.
Mistake once to bar rolled, so I didn't have my long loop. That was a mistake. But then I had him again. I made the drop, so he went into it. I had his Miranda against my 2 ships while my dash was heavily wounded by that time. But I've started to bar rolling into range 1 of Lebo, which was very good for me. Miranda survived 1 round too long. So unfortunately that happened. And well, he was flying very well. I mean, my dice were poor at the end, but I had so much luck throughout the tournament. It's definitely not only luck, right?
Absolutely.
It's not only dice. I mean, I'm really happy that we gave crowd and everyone watching the stream a show.
Yeah.
Because I know that sometimes when I was watching finals, they were really, really boring, and I hope our wasn't.
Well, no, I mean it was long.
It was long,
but because there was obviously some, like I say, there was play for space.
Yeah.
Right. But like I say, the payoff towards the end was worth it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the game.
It was definitely the last half an hour was an excellent game. It was a lot of fun to see. The play for trying to make sure whether or not you manage to make it into range 1 to protect yourself from the donut hole and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you think going in that you had the advantage in this game, your dash being a higher pilot skill, the ability to avoid obstacles?
You know what? I had an advantage with rocks, but like you could see, George flew perfectly through them.
Yeah.
So there was only one time when he actually hit the rock.
Yeah.
He managed to avoid all my bombs.
Yeah.
He flew perfectly as well.
Yeah.
Well, that was one point, that he had advantage with Miranda, so he had higher pilot skill. So I had to be really, really cautious. Although, to be honest, I still had in my mind that I was playing against myself, so corners and iron bombs, but I was playing against clusters, so I could go more aggressive. But that's a lesson to be learned from that. Well, I never thought I would make final.
No.
Not even today in the morning. I was like, they're jump masters.
Yeah.
It'll never happen.
I mean, one of the things we're not addressing here is the level of Polish play. Okay, so this year we've seen an all-Polish final in the Lowfall Lowfall Open. Sorry, we see players get really far in the Yavin Open. Yeah. Also, Tatooine Open, I believe one of the Polish players made it to the top as well there. Yeah. You've got last year Piotr Kuk won the System Open Series at Coruscant.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the level of Polish play is very high, and whenever we see you guys show up, we know someone's going to mark a good role, and in this case, it's been you.
Well, I really enjoyed the entire tournament. I'm really happy with myself. So I'm vice champion of Europe, so I have nothing to complain.
And you've got a guaranteed seat at Worlds.
But
probably going to be too difficult for you.
Well, we'll see. I have no idea when next Worlds will be.
May 2018.
All right, so we'll see. I'll start gathering money. But
thank you very much, Bartosz.
Thank you, Simon. Good job. Excellent.
No, you've done a great job. Okay.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, we are joined by Simeon Dellapina, George's son. What was it like watching that, mate?
That was very tense.
Yeah.
The whole thing with the damage cards, that I got a bit, about because I saw that there was only 2 and the damage was correct.
Okay.
And then as soon as he killed Dash, and it looked like he was playing Liber fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, when Miranda, if he didn't get the bombs off with Miranda, then he physically couldn't win the game.
Yeah.
Because Lebo just out damages him over time.
Yeah, of course. So, you're obviously a bit lost for words, but I'll tell you. So, did you hear? He mentioned previously on stream that he wants, if he wins the world the prize, he gets the free ticket to Worlds.
Yeah.
Right. Accommodation and flight. He wants to pay for you to go.
Yeah.
And he wants to take Shane Hibbert as his +1.
Yeah.
For the semi-final game.
That's what's happening.
And you're 100% revved for Worlds, yeah?
I'm pretty sure I have college, but I'm pretty sure for a week I will have some kind of really bad illness.
Here he comes. Well, listen, thank you for your time. I was waiting for him to calm down. You're really emotional, mate.
Thank you so much.
Very proud of this one. As much as, you know, he's a teenager, he makes me very...
2 years ago, Simeon won the Epic National Championship, yeah? So, and you're 16 now?
17.
You just turned 17. So you were 15 at the time.
He
yeah?
just turned 15.
Yeah, it was.
And so the things were the other way around. You were crying that weekend.
Yeah.
I was in bits.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway.
I was crying now, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry. Thank you, Simeon.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to meet you as always, and we'll speak to your dad for a bit. Okay. George,
hello.
I want you to move a little bit closer, please.
I know, because my voice is gone.
No, not that, because otherwise it makes me look like some giant.
I'm only mini though, ain't I? I'm only tiny.
George, the first thing we have to say is well done.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry.
One of the things we have said while we were watching the game, we had Kevin commentating and stuff like that, is that you are one of the primary figures in the UK community. Everybody knows who you are. Everyone talks good about you. That you are one of those figureheads for the game and the community.
Well, it's humbling to hear that.
Yeah, and that you always have been the people's champion in that respect. And so to finally see you receive that kind of
accolade.
Yeah, exactly. Is because I end up with Spanish words.
I'm there for you, brother.
To receive that kind of an accolade is. I think I can speak for the whole community by saying it fills us all with pride.
Well, it's the community that it feels like they lift me up.
Yeah. Because you are an ambassador in that respect.
No, but do you know, we have such a good community in the UK.
Yeah.
And coming into it from a background of a different type of war game, never really been around adults behaving so well and so nicely to each other.
Yeah.
And I think the older members of the community have certainly all pulled together and said, let's try and keep it like that. Let's have fun, play hard, play fair, but, you know, really, let's keep it good and loving to some respect. Positive, that's the word.
Yeah.
Let's keep it positive. So, the support I've got from everyone in the UK, I think has helped for me to do what I've achieved today.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? I do definitely feel like I was doing it for them, for everyone in the room. Everyone's been so supportive.
Yeah, and one of the things you can tell is that, like, you know, for example, and this isn't to cast stones on anyone in particular, but the UK community loves to see a homegrown champion. For example, when you've won there, a rapturous applause. Okay, you compare that to the video footage from the Yavin final where you had Cal Jones against Mishari. Mishari wins, and it's the golf clap because everyone's happy for Mishari. But you know that if Cal had won, the same kind of thing would have erupted around it. Yeah, and the same thing happened the year before with the video that I done in Yavin with Andrew when he won the Yavin Open. So to have Andrew win the Yavin Open,
it went mental.
In that case, it was I can't remember what the other guy's name was. Anyway, I'm going to look like an idiot now.
No,
anyway, his opponent lost. And he was English as well, and so the question is, obviously, Andy was surrounded by 186 players at the time, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway, you guys as a team, the Weekend Warlords, we've shown your card on stream already there. Swarm
Ash,
Tactics.
you're going to have to start paying me commission, mate.
Yeah, the Swarm Tactics crew, because you are a large team and you believe in sticking together and
our motto is, if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together.
Yeah.
And the Warlords are a family. And it doesn't matter if I would have been at the bottom of the rankings and we all were there.
Yeah.
It's about, we want to bring the party and the fun to the event, always. And that's what we do.
Yeah.
I'm very... The only real proviso for joining the team is that you give your opponent a nice game. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose or anything. As long as you're giving the other guy a good game and you feel like you've had a nice time on the same time, you're a Warlord.
Last thing, there's a couple of things I want to speak to you, but let's talk about now. Your prize now is to travel to the World Championship.
Oh my
I believe
God.
there's also something about designing a card, isn't there?
Yeah, and it's going to be Lebo.
It's going to be Lebo, is it? Okay. I don't think that you can.
Unless
do that.
I find a new list.
I don't think you can do that.
I know. I think.
Oh, is it the alternate art?
design a promo. I don't think I design a type of card.
Okay, so they present a whole bunch of art to you and you go, that one.
Yeah,
okay, that'll be cool. Which is interesting considering you've already got your own promo from having won the Nerf Herder Open done by Paul LaRue.
Very, very proud.
Biggs Dark Light
me shaking
Rasta
hands.
Mace, double-sided, so that's a cool one. Speaking to which, this card here, you gave me 2 of those. In the interest of international relations, I gave one to Richard Sue that hadn't had one to take back to the US with him.
Oh, fantastic. Okay? Thank you very much.
That's what we did. That's what I did with the second one you gave me. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about is the situation with Miranda.
Right. I think I either put the damage card or I had a second shield. But either way, it was fine. It's such a pressured situation. I wasn't sure. I thought one thing, he thought another thing. And you see, this is the thing. Even at that level, no one got upset. We were fist bumping, shaking hands and trying our best to sort it out like adults that realised it is just spaceships. And we both understood that this was a big prize we were both playing for. So it was an important call. And it got called against me, and that was cool. And then I took my ship off. And we carried on playing, fighting. I am a fighter, and I won't give up until I'm dead. So
I mean, I'm not going to make any comment regards to which was the correct maneuver, which was the correct decision or not. Everyone will be able to watch the video afterwards. I don't know.
First thing I'm going to do.
I don't know because I watch the stream a lot, but I'm also doing other stuff around here, checking chat, updating shields and stuff like that, making sure the microphones are adjusted, and kind of keeping an eye on a lot of things. So I do not notice everything.
I've honestly had 2 different versions. I mean, Simeon reckons it was one way where he said I took a shield and I put the damage card from the second shot, so it would have left me with 2 health. But then the American judge, I've forgotten his name, excuse me, he says no, you only had the 1 shield. So, but I'm not sure.
So the situation is, more than anything, what was more of a surprise to me is that not only that you 2 were confused about it, but with so many people watching that game. 2 judges next to it, another judge here watching my screen, and all the spectators.
To be fair to the judges, there's so much to keep up with in X-Wing at a high level. Isn't it? And there was no hard. If I would have lost as well, there wouldn't have been hard feelings about that call.
No, absolutely.
The call's the call, and as one of the older players in the community, I must set an example to show people that you have to respect the judge's call and you have to behave with some decorum and manners to your opponent, whether it goes with you or against you.
And the other thing I wanted to talk to you about with Miranda is there was a 2-turn you did away.
Because what I thought was going to happen. Well, I thought he'd work out I was going to block him. And then, so, I don't know, I thought he was going to try and come towards Miranda because he moved first and barrel roll in front of her to block her. To stop the bomb happening. But he didn't. He went where Lebo went. And I really genuinely wasn't expecting that. If I was, I would have gone the other way. I thought he was going to turn towards Miranda, and I was hoping that even if he turned towards her and barrel rolled, he'd be close enough to my seismic charge. That was the plan. Turn hard 2, still be at range 1 of him, and hit him with the primary turret as well. But he only had 2 health at that point, so I was trying to do like a double bubble and kill Dash, and then still have a shot on Miranda. So, do you know what? BArtosz is an incredible player, and he's obviously way more experienced with flying the 2400 and Miranda than I am. And I think my tactical advantage was the fact I won the initiative role. So he was always running from me, especially with Miranda. And my bombs are more overall powerful damage-wise. He has the control element, but I can potentially give you 7 damage in 1 drop. So doing something like that to Miranda is game over in 1 go. So he was always a little bit on the back foot with the chase. It was, from a player's point of view, being on it, it was an incredibly exciting, exhilarating game to play against someone of that calibre that is not for 1 minute of that game was there a reprise from the pressure. It was always pressure. And it was a good pressure.
Never a game at any point that was quite decided. There was a lot of push and pull on both sides.
And hopefully, like you said, everyone enjoyed watching it. Hopefully it gave that good cinematic excitement to it.
Absolutely. Excellent. One more thing I wanted to ask you. Did you suffer? You didn't suffer any crits in that last game, did you? Did you get any bad crits this weekend? Any bad crit kind of messed your game up?
Yes, the game before Pilots Kill Zero was a killer. It nearly ruined me. Damaged cockpit nearly ruined me. Did I get any crits in that game on Miranda?
No, I don't think you did.
I don't think I did I? It was all just damage.
Yeah, so...
All just because it was TLT shots
yeah.
that was killing me.
Yeah.
And HLC, obviously, they turn it down to crits.
Yeah. So could you please sign that for me then?
Oh, I would so love to sign it.
Thank you very much. This is my personal barbershop. So.
Oh, no. Thank you thank you. And can I just say thank you to Simon? Because Simon is at all of our big events, and if it wasn't for him getting on a plane and coming to our miserable, rainy country and eating our frankly overpriced food in the NEC, I didn't say anything negative apart from the cost. We wouldn't have these streams to watch. So if there's any way you can support First Earth, please go and do it, because these streams are invaluable, and I know I will watch every game that you've streamed next week.
Thank you.
And I can't imagine how many people must have been watching the European Championships.
Well, we got up to 500. It's not really the highest I've ever had.
That's okay.
No, but
you know, they were 500 really cool cats.
They were the cool guys. They're all still there. They've stuck around for the interview and everything.
Oh, bless you.
George. Huh? Do you know who's commentating?
The Wookiee. That's my Wookiee. I'm only tiny, so I bring a big Wookiee.
All right, George, once again, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I will be watching to see what happens at World Championships next year.
Yeah, one love to everybody. And if you ever get the chance, come and visit us at Warlords for a bit of a fun tournament.
Excellent. Okay, well,
see you
thank
later.
you very much.
Thank you very much.
Have a safe journey home and everything like that.
And you too, huh?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
One more thing, like you say about me leaving my family and stuff like that. You realise yesterday was my youngest son's birthday.
Oh, no, stop it. Don't you set me off again.
It was like he's 2 years old.
Well,
so at lunchtime, I was doing.
I hope this is going long enough where you're bringing him to the tournaments.
Maybe.
Yeah. And then I'll sit there and commentate, and you can play games with him.
Cool. Thank you very much, George. Seriously.
One love.
Thank you.
One love.